Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Cindy Charnetski of Nanticoke Eye Specialists, coming to you from Blue Chip Farm Animal Refuge in Dallas, Pennsylvania for this edition of Eye on the Wyoming Valley. I have long been an advocate for animal rescue and have been a volunteer with Blue Chip for over 15 years. I can't wait to show you around the farm, tell you all about what we do, talk to some of our wonderful volunteers, and of course, meet some adorably adoptable dogs, cats, and rabbits. Blue Chip Farm was founded by Marge Bart in 1996. It is a no-kill shelter for abandoned animals who find their way here and are cared for by incredible volunteers until they are adopted or live out their lives on the farm. Let's check it out.
Come here, give me the hugs. Mwah.
I had the opportunity to take early retirement. I already had the horse farm. And so I thought to myself, what's going to motivate me to get up every day? I thought I'm going to do a no-kill shelter. So I started it off in my house, and then it just grew from there. I have a soft heart for animals. This puppy came up from Louisiana along with 12 other puppies and their mothers. This shelter in Louisiana kills 500 dogs every 2 months. We get all kinds of breeds, everything from Chihuahuas to Mastiffs.
Hi, Peaches.
We get rabbits, and everybody here is spayed or neutered. All their shots are given to them. We have pot-bellied pigs. We have a goat.
A great way to utilize your pumpkins when you're finished with them for the holidays. They love pumpkins.
We have 3 horses that we're going to go to market that we took in. We really, take in pretty much anything as long as it's a companion animal. After their walk, they come out here and spend the day outside in these nice, we call them the outdoor kennels. They get some fresh air and get to visit with each other. He went to the groomers, and he's a new boy now, aren't you? Yes, you are. And the one behind you right now, she's pregnant. She's going to have 6 pups. She's the kind of dog that you can't say a bad thing about. 90% of the work that's done here is done by volunteers, and they're awesome. They're dedicated, and they do it for the animals.
Once my kids started to leave, I was lonely, so I started adopting dogs. I just love the shelter. Currently, I have 5 dogs. I adore it. There's nothing like coming home to a house full of dogs. Last year, we actually adopted out over 700 cats, dogs, and rabbits. This year alone, we're close to 500. Every year, it grows and grows and grows.
She's 12 foot in the creek, clinging to the wall, and the water's like up to her neck. I jumped 12 feet off the railroad bridge. We get her. My wife's highly allergic.
I told him we never take cats because we're so full, but when I heard his story and how he saved the cat, I couldn't say no.
I appreciate you taking her.
No problem. This is our big yard here that we have. We built this so the dogs could have a nice turnout. The dog that's in there right now, he has some neurological problems. Another shelter was closing down, and they asked us to take him because otherwise he would have been put to sleep. And he's a real sweetheart, 1.5 years old, and he's just a love bug.
He's a beautiful dog.
My name is Sean McGrath. I own RN Fitch & Sons in Dallas. And one day I was looking at a posting on Facebook for Blue Chip, picture of this handsome guy right here. He's an Italian Cane Corso Mastiff. His name is Stout. I just started coming over every night to see him. He needed to know that nobody was going to hurt him. Next thing you know, I start taking him for walks, and then we fell in love. So from that point on, I fell in love with Blue Chip Farms.
I've been volunteering at Blue Chip for about 3 years now. It started with 1 day a week, and then it just progressed to almost every day of the week. I just love it so much. This is our kitty cottage. We're in our adoptable room. We feed all the cats, make sure they all have wet food for the day, give them new dry food, make sure all their water dishes are nice and clean.
This is our rabbitat. Every rabbit has a little doggy door where they can go in and out. They get rabbit food, hay, fresh vegetables, and fresh fruit every single day.
And we only adopt out bonded pairs. There's a lot of care involved. They shouldn't be in a cage. They should be at least in a 4x4 X pen with the litter box.
Every year, Blue Chip has over $250,000 in medical bills for the animals here.
All of the animals here end up getting a lot of love and attention. It's important, I think, for businesses and companies in the back mountain to really help out here. It doesn't always have to be financial, but there's a lot of expenses here. We're always looking for donations and help. Volunteering is just as important.
You're just a lovely girl. So what I love about Blue Chip the most is that they really get to know their animals.
I think we do want to foster them first.
When you apply, we go through an extreme vetting process. We make sure that the animals are placed in the right home for them, and it's the right pet for that owner as well.
They're going to be taken care care of and loved forever.
Every dog here could be adopted, but it's finding the right person.
Bought a house recently, so bigger yard. You know, there's a lot of dogs that need homes.
And Marge, you're completely donation-based.
Exactly. And that's why we're always doing fundraisers.
Starting now until March 1st, we're actually doing a gun raffle to raise money for Blue Chip.
People are generous to us. Whatever we ask for, they come forward. We just need more volunteers, always.
Marge, of course, she's great with getting volunteers involved, and she said, hey, you own a plumbing company. We have a lot of plumbing issues here. And then even some of my employees started volunteering. Like, they'd say, hey, I'll go over after hours and I'll help out.
This is our memory wall. We thought it'd be nice to have memories of all the pets that were here.
Riley was one of my Blue Chip dogs. And this is one of our other guys, also a Blue Chip rescue. He had a great life while we had him, thanks to Blue Chip.
The hope is that Blue Chip can continue to grow every year, taking in more animals that are either abandoned or strays.
I hope that it continues to grow. We have 30 acres here, so we could keep going as long as we get some more money, and to have bigger dog parks and eventually have an on-site veterinarian.
There's a lot of animal shelters, but not a lot of no-kill shelters. And there's not a lot of shelters where they have volunteers like this.
Coming here, I leave every time with a feeling of peace and happiness. It's a beautiful place. The animals are so well taken care of.
It's great that someone is able to really have a home for them.
During the entire month of November, Nanticoke Eye Specialist will have a collection box in our office for items that Blue Chip is in need of. You can find a list of these items that we're accepting on the Nanticoke Eye Specialist Facebook page. I look forward to meeting you for an eye appointment at Nanticoke Eye Specialist very soon. See you next time on Eye on the Wyoming Valley.